It's been 20 years since Congress passed the Real ID Act, and now after years of delays, tomorrow the Real ID law will be enforced. The Real ID was a recommendation of the 9/11 Commission, asking the federal government to enhance security standards for identification.
As of today, 28% of people in Pennsylvania have their Real ID. That's up 3% from the beginning of last month.
And tonight, Chris Hoffman has everything you need to know as the Real ID law goes into effect.
What's being told to travelers right now is you won't be turned away from a TSA checkpoint if you don't have a Real ID, but you should plan a little bit extra time because of this transitional period. The day that has been long told you and delayed is, well, finally here. The Real ID will be needed to get on flights beginning Wednesday. If you don't have a Real ID, you must have an acceptable alternative like a passport or a military ID. Pittsburgh International, along with the TSA, say they are prepared.
We want to make sure that people are in the correct lines. We want to make sure people are aware of what they need to have, what IDs they need to have.
Now, according to the TSA, 81% of people in recent weeks have had their Real ID or acceptable form of ID at checkpoints. So they are hoping to not have many delays for travelers with the law going into effect.
So we really don't expect there to be too many inconveniences at the checkpoint for the most part.
If you don't have any form of acceptable ID, you will still get through for the time being, but you may be subject to more screening and will be told your ID is not compliant. Just to make sure you don't miss any flights, it's recommended you give yourself an extra 15 to 30 minutes more than you normally budget for getting to your gate on time. Pittsburgh International plans to have people around to help remind people and have them ready for this change.
There will be a lot of folks that may be unsure as far as what they need to do when they're going through that. So we want to make sure everybody's aware and make sure that people are arriving at the airport with plenty of time.
There's no timeline yet on when this grace period will end. To see all the acceptable forms of ID, we'll have the TSA's link on our website and app. Chris Hoffman, KDKA-TV News.